Okay, if you guys don't know, the DOJ just released transcripts of Ghislaine Maxwell's conversation with Todd Blanche, which afterwards she landed herself at Club Fed, which seems like a very nice senior retirement home. If you really think about it, she's got free healthcare, activities, she can make friends, she can socialize. There's she can get some exercise. It seems very nice. But these are some of the parts of the transcripts that I found very interesting. This is page 205. Todd Blanche basically asks Ghislaine Maxwell, and I'm just gonna summarize a lot of it and kind of speed through it just to make things easier for you guys to follow along. Todd Blanche basically asks, well, do you think if he took himself out or somebody took him out, right? And Ghislaine says, I do not believe he died by suicide. No. Right? And then Todd Blanche asks, well, if you believe that, do you have any speculation on who may have done it? And she basically says, and this is the part I found very interesting. She basically says that, in prison where she's at right now, you could have somebody, put a hit on somebody for about $25 of commissary. So most likely somebody took him out. I mean, this kind of goes with what we saw in the video that got released before of the common area. They said it was Epstein's cell. It was the common area before Epstein's cell. But there's a part in the footage there where you can see a sliver of the stairwell going up into Epstein's cell. And there's a part where you could see an orange suit or someone in orange, going towards Epstein's cell or away. And, the DOJ basically said that orange part was somebody carrying uniforms down like laundry. But I don't know. If you actually watch it, it doesn't seem that way. What do we know about prison? These guys basically take each other out over, like nothing, basically, like respect. I can't lose respect, in prison, and they'll just take each other out for free. So giving somebody some kind of money to do that, I mean, that's easy. That's easy work, So obviously it is another prisoner. It must be another prisoner. I mean, some people think that, I don't know, Hillary kind of Darth Vader her way in there and just took him out, or maybe Obama, slither, like raised from the shadows and took him out. Who knows? Oh, Ghislaine basically covered the tracks for everyone that's a high-powered player, either it's RFK, Bill Clinton, Trump, anybody, even Epstein himself, she covered tracks for. There's a part where it was very interesting. When she's talking about Trump, she says, I actually never saw the president in any type of massage setting. I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way. The president was never inappropriate with anybody. In the times I was with him, he was a gentleman in all respects. And of course, there's the part where she says that, some people are saying that this is her angling for the pardon, where she's like, it's amazing. I'm paraphrasing. She basically says, it's amazing that he made it to become president. Okay, so what do you guys think about this? The fact that she covered tracks on basically everybody. It was very interesting that she covered tracks on Epstein as well. She basically said that she didn't see anything lewd or concerning with Epstein himself. So, I mean, that part is a little strange because there's a lot, that's pointing in that direction. And she's like, hey, I didn't see anything with anybody. But keep in mind, a reason why she could be saying that nothing crazy went on, she didn't see anything, is because she is actively trying to get out of jail. If she admits that, Epstein or something, if she admits that anything happened at all, basically say goodbye to her appeal of getting out of jail. right? So it's obviously that is the reason why she doesn't say anything bad happened anywhere, right? Apparently nothing happened at all, and she's just in jail for absolutely no reason, right? That's what she's claiming. And please, Mr. President Donald Trump, please pardon me. That's basically what she's saying. The other thing that she's saying is that, well, she's signaling that she's not gonna flip, she's not gonna snitch on anyone. Please, please don't put a hit out on me for $25, right? Please, please, please. That's what I got from that. What do you guys think about her basically not, say anything about anybody? A part of her jail sentence is perjury. Like, she's a known liar, right? There's another very, very interesting part about talking about the cameras in I believe this is the New York property that they have. She claims that she manages the properties, right? And she helped build the place from ground up. And she's claiming that there are no cameras when there are FBI agents. There's literally a picture. There are tons of pictures online of cameras inside Epstein's place. And she basically says she doesn't know there's any cameras in there. And there's pictures all over online. Todd Blanche did I can't say that Todd Blanche did a bad job. He did what he was supposed to do there, but he didn't push back on anything she said. And this is part of, I guess, the reason why a lot of people did not want Todd Blanche to be the person going over, because he's not involved at all in the original cases. So he can't even call her out when she's lying, because he doesn't know anything about, he could know something. I don't know how much review that he did, but he's not involved in the original, prosecution of Ghislaine. Usually you would have someone that was involved earlier on so they can call her out on these things. But she says that there are no cameras. When this is like the easiest one, she's like, there's no cameras, and then you could just be like, what is this? That's a camera. And the last thing that I thought was very interesting was Todd Blanche basically asked, how do you think Epstein made all his money? Because that is a big mystery that is plaguing a lot of people. And it kind of feeds into why, everyone's saying like, hey, he must have been involved in something nefarious, because it made no sense for all these people to be investing all this money with him. She basically said that he just was a math whiz. He was like, I guess he's like the best stockbroker ever besides Nancy Pelosi. And these people would what's his name, the Victoria's Secret guy, Les Wexner and Leon Black would just give him money, and he would just he just is a genius with it. And this is the part where it doesn't make any sense, because if he was such a math genius, right? And I guess if that's all it takes for you to be a math genius, and I guess you just know where to numbers are numbers, guys. All these mathematicians would be gajillionaires by now, but we know that's not the case. And it made no sense. Like, some of these people know money managers. Why do you need to use Epstein, right? There's like big institutional firms, like there's Goldman Sachs you could use. There's all kinds of firms, but you need to use Jeffrey Epstein. It made no sense. But that's basically what she says. She said that he's just got genius strategies. Everyone else, they don't know what they're doing. Jeffrey's the guy. Goldman Sachs, no, none of them can hold a candle to Jeffrey Epstein, apparently. That's a part that I found very interesting as well. What do you guys think about, this whole situation? It seems just very odd that after talking with Mr. Todd Blanchett. She gets moved, and she basically covers up for everybody. Doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat, whatever, whoever, actually, even, like I said, even Epstein himself. She's like, nothing happened there. So what do you guys think?